Hi, this is Mark Reynolds with Breeze Automotive, and today I'd like to show you our Factory 5 Mark III/3.1 Roadster. We're finally ready to put the body on, and I wanted to get a record of what things look like before we put the body on, and just give you a little tour around as if you were here in our garage with us today. The basic specifications against Factory 5 Mark III/3.1 Roadster. I say 3.1 because we've done some upgrades since the Mark III came out. Originally purchased as a Mark III though. We've assembled this car from what would be known as a base kit, an EzePak Master. And EzePak Master includes everything else you need to finish the car, except for paint and body work, tires and wheels. So that means this basic configuration of this car is it's a 3-link rear suspension, and it's a 340 horse Ford Racing crate engine. In this case, we've assembled it with mass flow fuel injection and a Ford Racing oval air cleaner, and headers that are 1.5-inch Dynamax shorties. And the reason we picked the shorties was to keep the exhaust system as most similar to the engine that the computer was made for, which is a 5.0 Mustang originally. We've also got power steering on this engine. So we've got our Breeze power steering pump bracket down on the left side there, or the right side of the car, and then we have our driver's side alternator bracket. Also, this car for cooling system, since it was bought as a base kit, we have EzePak Cool, which includes everything to complete your cooling system. A 2-row 1-inch tube Circle Track racing radiator by Northern, a fan shroud, a thermal fan control, our upper tube, our lower tube, radiator cap, 90-degree hose elbow, all stainless American-made hose clamps, etc. Back out of the detail now. The wheels we picked were a sort of a replica of a 2005 Mustang wheel, which was taken in turn from a Hallebrand replica wheel. The spinners aren't on in this picture, but we think they're a nice look in a 17x9. All our aluminum panels are clear anodized, so they'll stay looking smooth and nice for the duration. One of the interesting things we did on this car was we're doing hidden hood latches, so we added this crossbar that you see here, and a regular bear claw style latch by Eberhard, and it's linked across with a rod to the latch on the other side, so we have 2 bear claw style latches to latch the hood down and nothing showing on top. Also in this view you can see the windshield wiper motor and the wiper wheel boxes. It'll be ready to flip up and put into the body as soon as the body's on. We have a quick release steering wheel on this car right now showing the wood wheel, but the car has a wood wheel and a leather wheel. The seats are fiberglass, what they call vintage race seats. They are Factory 5 seats. You don't see them too much. They have a hard fiberglass shell and a vinyl liner that slips over. Down here we added the undersill aluminum from the newer cars to finish that out a little better than originally was available on a Mark III. Over here by the roll bar we have installed by Extreme Fabrications, the 1 and, let me get this right, 1 3/4 inch roll bar, is it? And that's a little shorter than stock, and it's also got a little rake to it, so it's angled back slightly as well. We just think that's the perfect diameter and height for looks on this car. Another thing while we're looking back here is we have our Breeze trunk storage cubby kit installed. So we have cut a hole that we like, which is an oval hole, or I guess a square hole with round ends, and then behind that you can see the extra divider panel, so we have a ton of useful storage accessible from the cockpit, and still plenty of room in the trunk. Here you can also see the hidden trunk hinges hanging ready for the trunk. And we'll go down here and take a quick look at the QA1 externally adjustable shocks. We have 250-pound springs on these, trying to get a little bit smoother ride than the 350s that are standard in the kit. And the external adjustability will allow us to get just that combination of performance and ride comfort that we're looking for. And we've gone ahead and pre-wired all the lights so that they'll be easy to plug in as soon as we put the body on with our little quick connect light wiring kit. We're also pre-wired for a backup light, which is going to be the Mini Cooper backup light. Standard EzePak fuel in the back here with a 155 liter per hour EFI fuel pump, just more than adequate for our 340 horse crate engine. Here, I can just highlight a little. Here's our little trunk light that goes on with the dome lights, so we'll be able to see what we're looking for in the trunk if we need to in the dark. Another upgrade piece from the original Mark III is the stainless steel fuel filler tube from Factory 5. And I don't know if we'll be able to see it here, but we do have our big bore vent check valve kit installed, and yeah, I won't be able to show you that just due to the proximity of it. We did just complete the carpet installation. I'll go into more detail on some of the things we did with that in another video that you'll be able to see. We also added the underdash support tubes here for a sort of a vintage look. And we've also run our wires for a seat heater. And we just have one seat heater that we split in two, and then it works with one switch, and that works on a seat base pad in both seats. So there's our little seat heater switch flanked by the wiper switch and the horn button. Coming back around here, I just wanted to point out the sway bar in the front of the car. So this is our Breeze race quality sway bar kit. That's a Speedway Engineering tubular NASCAR style actual sway bar tube right here, and it's supported in a nice beefy cross tube, and it's mounted here by this U-bolt with an aluminum saddle, and that allows the bar to be adjustable in 3 positions and forward or away from the center line of the axle. So that saddle has 3 positions, and then to use that adjustment on the other end, you would attach the end link into one of those different holes on the bar there that you drill yourself when you get this kit. In addition, there's another method of adjustment, which is to put that end link either forward or behind the shock mounting bolt, so effectively giving you 6 positions of adjustment. While we're in here, we can take a quick look at the power rack installed with the Breeze solid aluminum offset rack mounting bushings, which allow you to put the rack as far forward in between those frame ears as possible. They're actually not visible here because they're mostly inside the rack. That's pretty much a no-brainer for all cars. And our horns are also installed on the lower right part of the X member. And one more feature of our car that is a Breeze product is the engine compartment battery mounting kit. You can see that down here. That's mounted just behind the X member, and that allows us to use a relatively small battery. It's actually a battery out of a Honda Accord Type 58, I think, and it's a little smaller than a Mustang battery, and we've got that weight as low as possible in the frame and over the right front wheel, and it's just an ideal weight placement, and it gives you some shorter battery cables. All stainless steel, by the way. That's the quick tour. We'll do some more. Look for them online, and we'll have another 9 or 10 videos to describe in more detail how we put this car together. Thanks for watching.